incentivize those people and truly those thoroughbreds that believe in you, but also have to believe in the fact that you have the capital structure to deliver what they can sell. And at the end of the day, when I think some of the naysayers in the room back in '96 were saying, oh, it's still about production. We cared very much about production. It's not like we poo-pooed it, okay? Because it's still true today. If you don't do good work, you're not getting the next job or two. We did do good work. It's just that was already there. We were already doing good work. We actually transformed the culture as it relates to thinking like a sales and marketing company. So we asked the question, okay? It's simple, but we created a training room literally about the size of the bathroom over there. Okay? That is the biggest bathroom, by the way. I love that. How many different ways can we receive a job? And so we kind of looked at who's the first call. We all know about the fire departments, maybe property management. Back then, people were using the yellow pages. We heard that earlier. We spent the full page color ad to get the first position. $8,000 a month in Denver we were paying for that first position of the yellow pages. And then insurance agents, that's the Allstate, State Farms of the world, and then brokers. But what we found is the top 5 sources were not the insurance adjusters. Okay, now the adjusters were still very important then, but as we all know, certainly go to the fire department and the agent before it hit the adjuster. And we were just trying to get that first call. We also had an ownership commitment. We decided not to be a restoration company. And we made this perfectly clear. To our entire company, to our subcontractors, we made it clear that we are a sales and marketing company that happens to be in the restoration business. And that's a completely different mindset. You may think that's only a little caveat, but it is totally different. Who do you work for? I work for a construction company, a restoration company. No, I work for a sales and marketing company. Well, what do? We happen to do insurance restoration. We happen to help people's businesses and lives when something bad happens. Now, sales culture. What is a culture defined? We talked about that earlier, but it's the predominating attitudes and behavior that characterize the functioning of an organization. I couldn't say it any better as it relates to when we bought Intercon. They weren't illegal, doing anything illegal. I don't want to say that at all. But they were not the preferred attitudes and behavior that had built what we thought was so special and why people wanted to work for us. I mean, you heard Phil Jr. talk about it. People wanted to work for us. People loved working for us. We had 105 people at our Christmas party in 1997. And literally, it's, the amount of joy, when you're working for a company that you believe in and you have respect for each other and for the ownership and you're making a difference on a daily basis, nothing can be better than that. And we lost that in that last acquisition. Also, a sales-based culture focuses, measures, highlights, and rewards sales performance. And this is not done just on a one-on-one basis. This is absolutely plastered on every wall. We had our weekly sales meetings every Thursday at 8 a.m. And on the whiteboard was every single person in the company's activity for the week. That was also not just people they'd seen, but their sales commitment numbers. And we used to say, we hadn't had $1 million job yet when we started. The thought of a $1 million job was unbelievable. Okay, then we got our first $1 million job. Then we set the targets for the $1 million a month. Then as soon as we hit $1 million a month, we never did hit $1 million a month again. Setting those kind of benchmarks. Now,